The good news story of the day, brought to you by Northland Dodge, leader in community support with over $3 million to local charities and the #1 dealer in BC for over 8 years.
Lheidli means where the two rivers flow together. It seems fitting that Two Rivers Art Gallery would feature art from Lheidli Tenneh. The gallery has just opened an exhibit featuring local First Nations art, but it was a real challenge to make it happen.
For the Lheidli Tenneh, this land is home. Two Rivers Gallery asked band members to reflect on what home means to them, but it wasn't easy making this exhibit come to life.
I was having trouble reaching out to Lheidli artists, and I think this is just a fundamental issue.
Connecting with the First Nations community was a challenge at first, until Jennifer Piggin came on board.
It was nice working with the members and pulling out their artwork and seeing what their messages are and their takes on the theme.
This would not have come together without her work in the show, but also her help in bridging the gap between me and reaching out to the Lheidli Tenneh members.
This is the finished product. Nikeo means our home in the language of the Lheidli Tenneh.
This is their way of showing how they understand living on the land here and what it means to be home.
To Jennifer Piggin, the land serves as her inspiration. She used to specialize in painting landscapes. For her, the gallery, university, and other organizations' respect for the Lheidli Tenneh's land means a lot.
Sort of the hills all untouched.
Piggin's pieces include this two-part painting of an aerial view of our region then and now.
My inspiration just comes from living in the world and observing what's going on around us. Pretty much every single piece of my works have some story behind them of why they're created and a message behind it.
As for connecting with the First Nations community, this exhibit is another step in the process.
I'm really impressed with what the gallery's done and the extent that they've gone to make this happen. They've spent a lot of time and effort, and it was a long time in the works to make it happen, and I'm really excited about that because nothing like this has happened for our community yet.
But the hope is there'll be more displays of Lheidli Tenneh art and culture in the years to come. Nikeo will be on display at Two Rivers Gallery until March 30th. Camille McDonald, CKPG News.